Thank you, Fort. Boomtown is KVUE's look at growth in our communities and the challenges that growth can create. Tonight we're focusing on the state of affordability in Austin. A $350 million affordable housing bond is on the ballot this year, worth nearly as much as other bonds approved in 2006, 2013, and 2018 combined.
But how was that money spent? The KVUE Defenders looked into what those bonds paid for and what approving another one would mean for taxpayers. Here's investigative reporter Erica Proffer.
Wow, this is beautiful.
In a place where affordability is rare, Regina Dreit will now grow roots.
This is gonna be my room.
Roots deep enough for her whole family.
I like that tree. That's my favorite tree.
I'm looking forward to, like, when she go to college, she come back home, she goes back to her room.
This is their Austin home, a home the single mother of three worked more than a decade to get.
Yeah.
Overcame hearing challenges to get through school, built credit, and saved for a down payment.
It's wonderful.
This is her home, a home built by Austin Habitat for Humanity, partly funded by Austin's affordable housing bond dollars.
A big closet I can put like my shoes over here.
It's one of nearly 120 homes Austin Habitat and its subsidiary Homebase built in 2022.
There's just such a huge gap.
Phyllis Snodgrass is CEO of Austin Habitat.
People are making more than they've ever made, but the housing costs more than it's ever cost, and the gap just continues to widen.
Right there? Yeah, on this side.
Finance records show Austin Habitat is one of nearly 24 organizations given money for housing developer assistance under general obligation bonds. The taxpayer dollars help bridge the gap between the cost of building the home and selling it.
We aren't selling houses for what we used to sell them for. We used to be able to sell housing, for $90,000 a house, but we can't even get the land for that anymore.
Texas Real Estate Research Center with Texas A&M University shows the median home price in Austin for September was $470,000. It's too expensive to qualify for the federal first-time home buyer program. In the last decade, city finance records show taxpayers gave Austin Habitat for Humanity nearly $7 million to build affordable housing and to make home repairs. Some of that money, nearly $2 million, came from the dollars tied to the 2018 affordable housing bond money. The KVUE Defenders pulled bond records. In 2006, voters approved a $55 million bond for affordable housing, then another $65 million in 2013, and $250 million 5 years later, 2018. The 2006 bond paid for 2,600 units, a mix of homes and apartments. About $4.5 million went to home repairs for low-income homeowners. The 2013 and 2018 bonds combined for a total of 3,707 affordable housing units. Nearly half of the 2018 affordable housing bond money went toward buying land and real estate around the city. Nearly 60 acres worth of vacant lots, 3 hotels, and about 45 single-family homes to rehab and resell through the Community Land Trust.
The homeowner owns the structure, and AHFC owns the dirt beneath the structure.
In a February 2022 Bond Oversight Commission meeting, Austin Housing and Planning Department workers told members part of the affordable housing money would run out earlier than planned. The money for land acquisition is spent.
How did we get in the position of running out of authority in one of the most demanded expenditure areas, affordable housing?
That's a good question. I think probably best suited for our affordable housing department.
The acting Housing and Community Development Director, James May, filed a response with the commission showing council elected to allocate both year 4 and year 5 allocations to respond to spending requests more rapidly. The remaining 2018 bond money, $34 million, will go to rental housing development, ownership housing development, and home repairs. Nearly half of the projects for rental housing are not finished. 15,000 low-income rental units are pending. Some projects, like Aspero at Rutland, are under construction. Once all projects finish, the amount of rental units available will more than double the amount we have now. But the home ownership projects are fewer and slower to build. The city has 125 to 150 low-income single-family homes built now from the 2018 bond. Housing documents show the rest of the planned 500 homes may not be finished until 2027.
200 units on the rental side is a lot quicker than 200 single-family detached.
And now the city wants voters to pass another affordable housing bond, a $350 million bond, nearly as much as the 2006, 2013, and 2018 bonds combined, which, if approved by voters next week, will add more money to your tax bill. Right now, 21% of taxes go to pay off debts associated with all of Austin's bond projects. Finance records show the city is $1,988,398,573 in debt. The current debt will carry through 2042, 20 more years.
I am really, really upset. I am mad. I'm frustrated.
After the deadly 2021 winter storm, the KVUE Defenders showed you a senior living apartment complex built through deals with the city back in the early 2000s. The complex needed repairs.
The conditions are so bad.
Austin used 2018 bond money to spend $1.25 million to buy out the investor, then agreed to spend another $750,000 for winter storm repairs.
Affordable housing is very complicated.
Patrick Russell, Austin's housing development manager at the time, told us the city looked at past housing deals.
A significant issue with a lot of affordable housing is that the gap between breaking even and making a profit is so narrow that if things go south, a landlord will stop doing upkeep. They'll stop doing ongoing maintenance. And that's the last thing we want.
The city buyout added more city oversight.
We want to put on our 30-year thinking caps and really think about what is needed at year 15, at year 30.
Russell now manages the city's real estate development division. He told the city's Arts Commission they plan to use the 2018 bond money spent on land and acquisitions to initiate 4 developments a year. Not all of the developments are planned out.
Do you think we can build our way out of this?
I don't think we can build our way out of it. I think we have to build as much as we can possibly build, but the only way we start to solve the problem is thinking differently about what housing looks like and making it more available.
The Planning Commission may do that. Last week, commissioners said they will vote on an amendment to allow residential building in certain commercially zoned areas. City estimates show that change alone could pave the way for nearly 50,000 affordable units. The planning department staff recommended prohibiting a fee in lieu for those areas, something the KVUE Defenders told you about 2 years ago.
Residential developers of 54 projects have paid nearly $8.3 million in fees in lieu of providing affordable housing to the city.
So many people in our region just simply cannot purchase a home. It is so expensive right now.
But even with those code changes, Phyllis wants the new bond proposal to pass.
We have nowhere to go. We can't bump up the price, so it means we need more subsidy to make it work.
Phyllis says her clients include Austin police officers, firefighters, and teachers.
If you can't find professors, if you can't find teachers, what kind of community are we going to have?
What's the first thing you're going to do when you actually move in here?
The first thing I'm going to do when I move in, I think I'm going to decorate.
So this is my boy's bathroom.
Regina met us at Austin Habitat.
But they don't want nothing girly looking.
Before a fundraiser dinner.
And since we moved in, now we're able to watch our car. So my daughter's out here watching her car. And I'm looking like, I want my car work too. Yeah.
Regina now shares her story to encourage others to apply for help.
I fulfilled that promise I made to myself.
And hopes
to like buy a home.
That the help
it's definitely like me getting better. Like
remains.
You know, we all want to give our children something decent to have. We all should be able to share that good life, that good American dream. We should all have that possibility.
In Austin for the KVUE Defenders, I'm Erica Proffer.
Thank you, Erica.